Good morning, people. Welcome to Digital Sports Update. Mike Carrick has just also conducted his second mass press conference ahead of Manchester United away trip to the stadium.
Getting into the Champions League, which the club won, would you expect a absolute full kind of process of recruitment and for interviews for whoever's in for this?
For my role? I think it's a process. I think it's pretty obvious it's going to be a process. I think that was from the outset in terms of finding someone to fill the position ultimately in the end.
You've exceeded expectations. So it's happened before that an interim has done well and would get the job.
Yeah, a lot's happened before in all sorts of different ways. Whether it's interim getting the job, not getting the job, whether it's having success or not success. So I think past's the past really. And I've learned from the past. I've learned from my own experiences. But there's mixed throughout history in football. So I think to compare other things and how it's gone before, I think it doesn't necessarily give you a good gauge of what's going on now and what needs to happen next. And that's not me personally. I just think that's the situation where it's at right now.
Chris? On that, I mean, the club are having to go through a full process in terms of the job and what happens going forward. Is it difficult, is it unnerving for you in the job at the moment to see that job kind of being discussed externally with other candidates?
No, generally no. Whether it's discussed or not discussed, it hasn't bothered me, it hasn't changed literally how I go about it. I've been confident in the work that we're doing and working with the players and leading the club, so it literally hasn't had any effect on me at all.
Can I ask you, there was quite a nice moment at the end of the game on Sunday when you gave Ahmad a hug. You'd won the game, massive 3 points, Champions League, all the rest of it. He was obviously still frustrated, I think, about that first goal. Obviously, he was off at half-time, he had Brentford on at half-time against Liverpool. It feels like it's been a tough time for him recently. He needs to get a bit more arm down the shoulder, maybe, do you think, now?
Ahmad's fine. He's absolutely fine. There's no problem. He was smiling at full time. Mistakes are part of football. I've made them. I made plenty as a player, I understand. And sometimes you make them and it leads to a goal. Sometimes you make them and you get away with it and no one really talks about it. He's done so many good things since I came back and the impact that he's had on the team, his performances, what he gives the team with the ball, without the ball, his energy, his attitude towards it. And he's been great over the last few days, and he was great after the game, and so he should be. He's got nothing to feel down about or upset about and frustrated about, because he's got so much to look forward to, and he's so talented and so exciting and it's absolute joy to work with. So he's in a good place. He's in a good place, and I'm sure he's looking forward to the game on Saturday.
Hi Michael, is Sesko okay for this weekend? Is he fit?
We'll have to see. He obviously came off with a shin issue. So we'll see. At the moment, he hasn't been fully back with the group, but we'll have to see how it comes.
Just on recruitment, last year the club wanted to come quickly out of the blocks, and the deal for Matez was done very, very quickly. Where Champions League is boxed off now, you're going to be in it next season. Is that the intention this summer as well, to get players in through the door quickly?
Yeah, well, obviously for me sitting here in terms of what I've said it before in terms of what the summer looks like and moving forward, it's I think that's one decision at a time, but certainly in the background planning and what the squad needs to look like and evolve, and that's other conversations that are going on, and how quickly that happens, I haven't got an answer for you right now.
You've said before you've been having those discussions. Are they going on a weekly, daily basis?
Yeah, there's always discussions going on. Some informal, some smaller than others, but there's always discussions. There's a lot to talk about. Recruitment's the obvious one, and when it gets to this time of year, that's what everyone wants to know about, and understandably so.